These Ethereum projects are exploding right now. Today, we're going to be talking about some of the trending projects of the week. I'm also going to be going over my thoughts and analysis per each of them and just go over their strengths, weaknesses, and also where I see the project potentially going in the future. So if you like that, stay tuned. First things first, I wanted to talk about this. This is the daily deployments on Ethereum. Currently, we're actually seeing daily deployments go up quite a lot. And, back in May, there was a ton of deployments and contracts being produced and deployed. And this fell down quite a lot, actually going to lows back in June. But as of recently, this has actually been picking up quite a lot, which is very good to note. It's good to see that new projects are being deployed. Right now, there's 47,000 that was deployed on July 28th. And 99% of these are shit projects. But besides that, this is a good thing to note. It means that more people are willing to spend ETH fees and build new projects. And also some of these could also be potentially small gems. So that paired with the total market cap also gaining and coming back up to around $2.4 trillion, which is still below the all-time high at around $3 trillion right here. This is still below that right now. We're down quite a lot from that. But at the same time, it's seen that the market has also popped up from around 1.9 trillion to where it is right now, up 24% in the past 28 days, with still potential to obviously go up to the all-time high market cap of around 17% of a gain. I actually really think we could re-enter a small gem season again in the future. So the tingles are coming, the bullish tingles. We're getting there. We're getting tingly. But without further ado, let's get started with the top projects right now to look out for this week. All right, so the first one is Neural AI, and the mission of this project is to create 3D game assets on BitTensor, actually. So that's where this project is mostly focused on, is 3D game assets, that type of thing. And when we go to the website here, you can just see supercharge your game with AI-powered 3D models. So essentially, they're trying to create this type of product where you could enter a text or you could maybe post a 2D image, and then from there, you could actually render out a 3D game asset. And this would ultimately help gaming developers. So when it comes to narratives, this project is mainly focused on AI and also gaming. Now, in the past 24 hours, it has a $1.4 million volume, which is crazy to see. Things are starting to kind of spike up and get spicy again in the market, which is nice to see. And the market cap right now is sitting at $57.9 million. It's actually at an all-time high as well, coming from this local low all the way up to where it is in 14 days, up 350%. Now, when it comes to pros with this project, there actually are a decent amount of KOLs or key opinion leaders talking about this project, and I believe also possibly being sponsored by this project. I'm not sponsored by any project that I'm talking about right now. So that's a good thing when it comes to marketing. And also when it comes to narratives, having the AI narrative coming into this rally, I think is going to be a key thing for a ton of projects. And I don't really think gaming is going to do that well this rally, as there really isn't a whole lot of projects that are deployed related to gaming as there was in the previous market. But regardless, at least this project is related to AI, so it at least touches that narrative. When it comes to cons, I would say being associated with BitTensor can be a con. BitTensor is Tau is obviously a bullish, pretty safe AI play. But at the same time, actually back on around July 3rd, BitTensor went down around 15% after it was actually hacked, and there was a wallet that got drained $8 million. So they actually had to pause and halt the entire blockchain. So I guess it's decentralized if you halt the entire blockchain, right? But anyways, that protected a lot of users' funds. And regardless, that doesn't look good, obviously, for a lot of projects that are kind of building within the BitTensor ecosystem. So I could say that is one con, is having it associated with that. Now, of course, if BitTensor just continues to do really well in the future, then obviously this is nothing to worry about. Now, currently it's at $5.85. When I first talked about it, it was actually back on March 29th. And I mentioned it back then, and back then it was trading at around 33 cents. So if you want to join my group, Crypto Gems, you can find it in the top link in the description below for all things small gems and also on-chain analysis and insights. Next project, Node AI, under the ticker symbol of GPU. Right now, the 24-hour volume is at around $1 million, and it's sitting at $123 million when it comes to the market cap, and it's also at $1.26. This project is all about borrowing and lending GPU. And this is obviously a very key narrative, I think, coming into this rally as well, right? AI takes a ton of GPU to power, and we saw this with, platforms like OpenAI trying to buy up all of the GPU chips out there that there is. And we've seen a lot of other companies and just products that are related to AI be in large demand for GPU projects. And so basically what you can do is you can actually go onto the website and you can borrow or lend GPU. So let's just say you have extra GPU that you want to lend out. You can do that via Node AI, and you can earn rewards in the GPU token as well. So that's really the main idea of this project. If you want to borrow GPU to use for your projects, you can use it, or you can actually lend it out if you want to earn rewards. Now, the project is recovering nicely, actually from the lows at around 38 cents. It's up around 229%. It is still down from the all-time high at around and close to $3 at around $2.90. Personally, I'm still bullish on this project, and I actually think that it can retest those previous all-time highs as well. Now, back when I first posted it on February 24th, it was actually trading at around 16 cents, and I was happy to get in it then when it was actually at a $15 million market cap. And it's a project I was extremely bullish on then, and I'm still bullish on now to at least retest its previous all-time highs. And a nice thing about all of these projects that I'm mostly mentioning is that there wasn't any large pre-sales, there wasn't a ton of VCs getting involved with them, there wasn't these low float projects where there's only a limited amount that is circulating, and meanwhile there's going to be a ton of inflation in the future. No, a lot of these actually came out onto the market as kind of these stealth launches where they just launched, allowed people to get in, allowed people to snipe if they wanted to, and also just unlocked full supply. So a lot of these projects that I'm talking about also have 100% or close to 100% circulating supplies, which I personally love those projects myself. Now, the next one is Hash AI, and this one has a volume, the 24-hour volume at around $1.2 million. Currently, the market cap is sitting also at $133 million. And this is a protocol that's utilizing AI to find the most profitable mining options out there for people who are trying to find the best mining pools, essentially. So when it comes to this project, it has $133 million when it comes to the market cap. And when I go onto the website, personally, I don't really, it feels a little bit buggy to me, the way it's kind of moving. It's not super fluid for me. This could just be me and my browser. I'm not really sure. But then the first thing you kind of see is Ask Hash, feature coming soon. And so some of the things that it's mentioning, I don't really think is fully cohesive for their main mission. And this is a little bit odd to me. I do know that this project has some KOLs that are kind of leading the way when it comes to it. But this isn't a project that I'm super bullish on, as I kind of think their mission is all over the place when it comes to what they're saying on, for example, Twitter, and also when it comes to their website. Next project, ZKML. This project is all about privacy, secure messages, that type of thing. So it's a privacy-focused blockchain project. So with this one, it has a 24-hour volume at around $760,000. And it's currently just sitting at a small market cap at around $29 million. So it's a very small project, and they've been building for quite a while now. And it seems like some of their features are actually quite good, but I'm not sure how this project could be better than one of the future projects that we're going to talk about, which is also privacy related, as that project has a lot more features to it that I think most users could at least adopt and use. But at the same time, when it comes to privacy projects, I always kind of question if a lot of dumb money and smart money will get involved with them, considering that I know there is a ton of libertarians that want to get involved with these projects, but at the same time, does your average Joe want to get involved with a privacy related project? And is that project going to at least 10x, 100x, possibly 1000x? I'm just not really sure myself. But in the same time, this project is up 666% in the past 15 days. So the lucky 666 up in 15 days, which is just great to see the recovery. recovery here. Next one is Destra Network. And this one is really surprising to see that, it's coming up from these lows here is up, around 230%. But at the same time, it actually is still not too far away from its previous all-time high. So like most projects, they're still down quite a lot, like 70 to 80% from their previous all-time highs. But Desync has actually caught up with, its previous range here at around, 27 cents to around 37 cents. It's still trading and in this range right now, which is great to see. Now, this project is sitting at a $320 million market cap, and it says here that they're building a decentralized world. They have a ton of products as well on their website. So there's a Destra GPU network, Destra DNS, Destra RPC, Destra blockchain. There's a cloud solution. There's a distributor network, NFT storage solution. So there's really a ton of products when it comes to this project. As of right now, in the past 24 hours, it has a volume of 947,000 as well. So it's great to see that this project is recovering. And I always thought when I first saw this project, actually this was back in March 12th, it was trading at around 0.019 as well, and it just had a market cap of $19 million back then. And when I first saw this project, I was actually quite excited about it because they offered other solutions. It had GPU, it had all these cloud computing solutions. So what I liked about it was that it was, well, for one, all of the tokens were fully unlocked, at the start of TGE, but at the same time, it was also ambitious with what it was setting out to achieve. And since then, it has grown from that $19 million market cap up to where it is right now at $320 million right now, which is great to see. So the next project is DEAI or DAI. And this project has a 24-hour volume of $1.5 million. What I liked about this project was that there is some smart money involved into this project, but at the same time, there is a decent amount of inflation still along with this project. And as of right now, it is still looking pretty good when it comes to the price point, considering that, it's up quite a lot, even just on today. Looks like just in the past 4 hours here, it's actually up 24%, which is good to see. So 01 is a DEAI ecosystem creating a new economic primitive. Essentially, they're trying to create all of these different AI-related products in their ecosystem, essentially. But regardless, it has a $37 million market cap. And when we go to take a look at the previous all-time high market cap, we can see here it was actually at around $140 million. Right now, it's down to 37 million, and it looks like it's been in this kind of recovery zone. Hopefully, this has bottomed out fully. All right, next project I wanted to talk about is 0x0. So it has a 24-hour volume of around 850,000. Right now, the market cap is close to $190 million as well. Now, with this one, obviously the market cap is so much greater than ZKML, but at the same time, at least this project has a ton of different privacy-related features, which I think just overall makes it more attractive. I'm sure ZKML could also build more into these features in the future, but for example, 0x0 has a couple of other things right now. So for example, some of these are in beta as well, like AI Auditor, there is Privacy Mixer, Privacy Dex, there is Anti-Rug AI, so there's AI Developer Hub. So there's a lot more products on 0x0, which I think could be more bullish overall. And it is still down quite a lot from the $433 million all-time high of the market cap as well. So we'll just have to really see if this project can retest its previous all-time highs. So anyways, guys, those were some trending projects for the week. Let me know what you think about this video, and also let me know some of the ones that I didn't mention and just forgot to talk about. Let me know about those in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to review those. Anyways, guys, see you in the next one.